Nizzana, as you have noticed, is located at the western Negev, and the western part of Israel, Negev, close to Egypt. And this city, maybe you have not yet noticed, but it's constructed in two sections. The upper section, as you can see, Acropolis, Akron and Polis in Greek, Akron highest and Polis city, so Acropolis, this upper part, and the lower part, when we are standing now, is part of the city which was divided by this eastern stream. Green part, no, it's a stream which goes to the south and eastern part was the stream of Nizzana. So the city was first settled by the Nabateans during the early phase, the 3rd century before Christ. And as evidence for that, we have archaeologists found the ceramics and coins from that period. And as you already know, this was one of the stations along the incense route. So during the 2nd century before Christ, a fortress was built upon the hill, upon this Acropolis, by the Nabateans, and also the staircase. You can see today the reconstructed staircase, but of course it was here. And also the staircase is supposed to help them to have connection with the waters, no? With the wells, which you can see here. Conquered Nizzana. The archaeologists found some coins with the image of Alexander Johann in market, no? Selling, buying, trade. But when the Romans, the golden age of, you can say, golden age of Nizzana was the Byzantine period, the Christian period, from 4th to 7th century AD. Nabateans converted to Christianity starting from 4th century, and this region became a center of pilgrimage and monastic life. Starting from a major center in Gaza, then Negev cities, which you can see some of them, then Jerusalem, until Judean desert. All this region became full of monasteries. So 6 or 7 churches, and churches usually were attached to the monasteries. The problem appeared in 7th century when our friends Muslims came. From 7th to 9th century we have Muslim occupation, Muslim conquest of the city, and from that period on, city gradually declined. The source of income, which is farming and pilgrimages, dry out. Many inhabitants left their houses, and the city was completely abandoned by 9th century. So it remained like this, untouched, until 20th century, when Ottomans came. The building which you see in front of you, it's not ancient building, no? It's 20th century government structure, office, and German hospital. They use many of the stones from the archaeological site to build their own structures, like police station, army base, telegraph office, and also this government house and German hospital. During the First World War, also here there was they extended railway station. It was very important railway station here, which came from Damascus through Aful, which is Afula, which is in the north of Israel, to Beersheba until here, and continued until Kadesh, Biblical Atzmon. So it was this railway station helped to conquer Sinai Peninsula. First archaeologist who came here was Robinson, and he identified the city wrongly, calling it Abda. Abda is the first city which we saw during the first excursion. And then another archaeologist came from Czech Republic, and it was in 1896, and he discovered the city untouched, no? As it was abandoned. But when others came back like 10 years later, during the Ottoman period, they found it completely destroyed, as we see it today. No? So it was contribution of Ottomans, Turkish, who unfortunately destroyed the city. Therefore, we cannot see much structures which are preserved there, but we try to identify some important structures. In this place, archaeologists identify about 6 or 7 churches. We'll see the ruins of the northern church, and then you can see behind us at the end, you will see the ruins of the southern church. We see also some ruins of the western church, and probably there were some other churches on the north, and monastery of the women, and also at the south of the southern church there was another church. So probably 6-7 churches which the archaeologists were able to identify.
About the owls who lives in the ruins, so to indicate the solitude of the desert. Here the owls were living, but now with this grid that the architects have put, I think their life has finished. Only the pigeons, they can escape by this corner. And see, a little bigger hole, but the barn owls that used to live here, and you used to see them flying inside the wall, the well probably will disappear because no possibility of going out. Maybe in other of these wells there is not such a grid, and they go.
You have seen the stream we passed through. And this structure was severely damaged again by Ottomans, Turks during the World War I. And it became a guest house during the First World War. No? It was the guest house. The church was transformed into the guest house. South from this church, archaeologists identified another.
Some called it the Pompeii of Negev. The comparisons are not always just. Every site has its own characteristics and values. But Shivta possesses something particular that recalls in an eloquent manner the human past, expresses the geometry of art, and shares the sweetness and the peace of silence. Seen at the light of dusk, the stones become a spectacle of an iridescent copper and gold. The powerful apses of its basilicas, the columns, the atriums, and the houses, the streets and the squares, all appear submerged in an atmosphere of charm and splendor that time cannot cancel. Shivta offers a strange equilibrium, capable of uniting the aridity of the desert with the fecundity of art, taste for the past, and modern sensibility. Today, Shivta is a dream of the past, a memory of nobility, of spirit, of immortality.
We'll see as well a detail of a beautiful baptistry made of one stone, a local stone divided in the different parts of a baptistry, and as well a mihrab of a mosque. That means that since the 7th century until probably the 9th or 10th was a mixed population in Shivta, the Christian and the Arabic, that lived in peace. No signs of destruction, of fire. The plan of the city, the central square that was transformed into this reservoir to take the rainwater, and you will see in the several streets the channels leading the water to this reservoir. And nearby, in front, there is the southern church, very nice, with several rooms around, and with the baptistry, and as well the mihrab of the mosque. This. Then here we will see only the main things, practically the three churches. That is the central one, probably a small church of a convent, and the biggest one is this one, the most spectacular, with the great apse, where we can make the group photograph. Here is the plan of the three churches. The southern one is this, you see, always all of the three with the three naves and the three apses. So to make three apses mean that some richness of the community. The southern one, the middle one, and the northern one. Here there is the chapel with the baptistry. Here the baptistry is here, and in this one there is no baptistry, because normally it is thought was a church of a monastery. So now let us go inside, little by little. The city had no walls, but the external walls of the houses were very strong. So probably during the night it was definitely maybe some chain of some wood, but not a